Okay, good morning, students. Okay, as per the schedule, today we are supposed to discuss the major discourse of conversation. Okay, this is a kind of a revision. Earlier we have discussed already, and today we are going to revise it. Conversation. Let's understand first of all what is a conversation. Conversation, talking to one another. Okay, it's different from interview, where one asks question and other answers. But it's not like that. Many students tend to do this mistake, commit this mistake of writing questions and answering. Conversation is between two people. Okay, always conversation is between two people. They talk about something. Okay, it's a major discourse of paper one. And this has a particular structure. Today we are going to learn it. Okay, and as usual, prepare, draw the margins on the paper that you write your discourse on. Always remember. Always remember that. Discourse should be written on a new page. Okay? Any discourse. If something is left after writing a discourse, you can make use of that space for writing something else. And the students tend to leave that page. That you should never do. Okay, if at all you have nothing more to write, okay, in the examination, just to put in 2 mark. Okay, since you are writing a public examination, you must be ready for this. You must prepare yourself, you must habituate yourself to marking with the into mark in the empty space. You should not leave it like that. Okay, so always any discourse, minor or major, should be on a new page. Okay, and if something is left, you can make use of it for writing something else. Right. Okay, first thing that you have to do is name of the discourse. That's the first thing. Name of the discourse. What is the name of the discourse here? Conversation. Right. Okay, it is not there in the model anywhere I have seen, but it is better to write a kind of introduction. Okay, and I have been training my students in the previous years who wrote public examination. That who is conversing with whom, that kind of introduction. Okay, and about what? Okay, brief introduction about who is conversing, who are the people who are conversing, about what. That will be enough. So that okay, evaluator is impressed with your presentation, impressed with your clarity. That's why I insist that students write this. Okay? Okay, maybe, okay, like for interview, okay, the length of the sentence is not from margin to margin, as I show here. As I am showing here, it's not from margin to margin. This is the margin, but it's okay, gap is there, and many of you are not able to understand this. 1 or 2 words you are writing, and you are just making it like a pyramid. Okay, you don't use your creativity to shorten the length of the sentence. Okay, it's a little lesser than a normal length of sentence. You see, as you see here, you have to use that imagination a little bit. Okay, so this is a brief introduction of 4 to 5 lines. A brief introduction. Okay, here who is conversing? Who is conversing? About what? You may start this like the following conversation is between Bayaji and his eldest son. Okay? Bayaji, before he died, he pleaded his sons to build a storied house as his last wish. Following is the conversation. Or, okay, Bayaji is about to die from the burns that he received okay, when his house was burning. And requested his sons to build a storied house to fulfill his last wish. Following is the conversation. Okay? Following is the conversation can come before or after. Okay? Don't use it two times. Okay? This all comes when you have a very good knowledge of language. Okay? If you don't have ability to use the language, you find it difficult. Okay? That introduction must be like that. Introduction must be like that. Right. So sentence length, okay, it must look very, very nice. Right. So this is the second thing, second item in the structure. Third thing. Third, the conversation. Exchanges. Body or exchanges. Right. Here you have to use your creativity again. You have to align the character and the exchange. You have to maintain the straightness of this alignment. Straightness of the alignment. Many students, when I insist that they have this alignment, the clear alignment, they tend to draw a line and forget to rub it. Okay, it looks very odd. Don't do that. Okay, simply put column marks. Okay, if you think that you cannot maintain straightness, okay, just draw a faint line which is visible only to you. Okay, so that straightness is maintained. Okay, take the longest character as the criteria. In that, which is the longest character? You have to base that to use this column marks and maintain straightness. Okay, so that that alignment, clear alignment is very good. And about exchanges. Exchange means what you talk, what those characters talk to each other. It's not questions. Once in a while you can ask question, okay? And but it should not be all the, okay, one answers question, another answers. Okay, that becomes interview. That does not become a conversation. This is where you have to make a clear difference between a conversation and a interview. Okay? So you talk about something. See, for example, Bayaji did not ask any question to his sons. Sorry. He did not ask any question. Okay, son just asked, okay, tell us what you want us to do. Okay? This is not even question. Okay? This is not even a question. Tell us. Like that. Conversation. And many students, another mistake that many students make is, okay, they include moods, emotions, like in drama. Conversation is not drama. He said angrily, he said jokingly, okay, seriously, all those emotions not to be included in the exchanges. Okay? And how many exchanges? Actually, when you write exchanges, it should be complete. Well, let's not talk about a certain number of exchanges. Okay? 10 exchanges, 15 exchanges, all that. We will not talk. but there should be minimum. It should be written on two sides of a A4 sheet. That criteria is always there for major discourses. But you have to maintain coherence, unity. You are supposed to talk about certain topic that is given to you. Okay, not change it. That is the most important thing. And you should lead it towards a conclusion. It should have a conclusion, ending. If ending is not there, it is incomplete. You lose 1 mark. Okay, I said that there are 10 indicators. Indicators for allotting you 10 marks. Okay, so that the 10 indicators must be fulfilled. Having appropriate ending, conclusion is one of the criteria, one of the indicators for which you will be awarded marks. Okay, 1 mark is awarded. Okay, right. That is okay. Just let me recapitulate. Okay, this writing exchanges, 1 minute. Writing exchanges. Okay, if the exchange is more than 1 line, write from where the first line began, not from close to the margin. Okay, and some students cannot understand this. Cannot understand. So simple thing. Okay, I have been asking to draw margins. Some cannot understand even to draw the margin, scale with the margin on left side. And some students do not even draw the margin at all. Okay, you cannot understand, right? Okay, if you have to write the second line in your exchange, okay, so you should start with the first line began. Okay, so that it looks nice. Then the next character. Okay, again the columns must be straight to each other so that there is a clear alignment. Same with all the exchanges. Okay, it should be talking. It's talking to one another. Okay, 1 or 2 times there can be questions. Don't include questions. Don't include emotions. Like you had in a drama writing. Okay, so remember this, and it should be written on 2 sides of A4 sheet. Okay, so this is a brief discussion on how to write conversation. Okay, have you got any doubts? Okay, name of the discourse, a brief introduction about who is conversing with whom, about what. Next, I told you, okay, the following is the conversation. That a phrase can come either at the beginning or at the end. Okay, and a clear alignment between exchanges. Okay, exchanges. The alignment between character and exchanges, and the straightness of these column symbols. And it should be written on 2 sides of A4 sheet. Okay? Did you understand? Do you think you can write now? Okay. As a target, I want you to write a conversation between Bayaji and his eldest son. Okay? About building a storied house when he was about to die. Okay? You know the story, and if you have any doubts, go back to the lesson, storied house 1 and 2 are okay. In this regard, only part 2 will be helpful, because when he was about to die, he asks his sons to go ahead build another storied house to fulfill his last wish. Okay? So write this, and we will check it.